vegans are douchebags on YouTube.
Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. Well, this is a response video to Andy Warski. He's made a few videos recently coming out strong against veganism. And in fact, this is not the first time we've talked about Andy on our show. Back in January of 2016, we made a video addressing some of Andy's concerns about why he couldn't be vegan. I don't think he's followed up on them. Well, anyway, he's back in the spotlight recently with videos against vegan gains, and even did a debate against him. So anyway, in this video, I'm not going to cover any of that. I'm going to cover Andy's reasons for not being vegan, why they just simply make no sense.
I believe that everyone has the right to eat whatever the they want.
Yes, I've heard this privileged human argument that's our entitlement to eat anything that our desires may conjure up because we're humans. But unfortunately, that argument leads to some really absurd positions. Like say, I want to eat human beings. Well, even Andy has admitted on his shows that it's wrong for humans to eat humans. So therefore, if it's wrong to eat humans, it's probably wrong to eat some other things. Like, there's a large group of people, say in China, the Yulin Dog Eating Festival, where people eat dogs. Yes, every year, thousands of dogs are brought to the city of Yulin. Most of these dogs are captured pets. They're kept in cages, crowded in cages, not getting any food or water for days, only to be butchered for humans. Yet under international pressure, people have shut down this dog festival because it's barbaric, inhumane, and cruel. Why? Because we don't have the right to eat anything that our little hearts may desire.
When you look at a cow, it's in a field, it doesn't have high intelligence, lower cognitive thought.
So by that reasoning, the really intelligent humans should be able to eat the dumbest humans, right? Well, good thing for you, Andy, that you're against cannibalism, because this is what your argument is saying. If a creature is smarter than another creature, it should be able to eat it. Well, here you're just saying cows are just plain stupid, and therefore we should be able to eat them. Well, first of all, how dumb are cows? I mean, most people have no idea that cows have fantastic memories. They know exactly where to go back to find the best fields for grazing and watering holes. And most people have no idea that cows know human faces. Yes, they can recognize human faces even after long periods of time. But besides that, let's look at this list here of the most intelligent animals. And this list changes depending on which scientist you ask, but on almost all lists I found pigs are on this list. And it's kind of interesting to note that Andy is into eating bacon, but where do you draw the line? Can you eat a dolphin? Can you eat a chimpanzee? There's really not that much difference on the list between your beloved bacon and a chimp.
But as humans and being higher species, we are more cognitive, and most people are not cannibals because we understand and we have empathy towards our own kind.
I agree, and the next step is to realize that all living creatures are deserving of that empathy. Just like you and me, animals weren't put here on this planet to be kept in confinement, to be turned into hamburgers.
It goes against what the human species is supposed to do, which is expand and grow. If we're killing our own kind and eating them for meat, when we can kill something on a lower part of the food chain like a chicken or a cow.
No, Andy, you don't have to kill any of those animals. Animals do not need to be killed in order for you to live. In fact, that's the big, profound realization I had that got me to go vegan back in 2010. I spent a week in San Francisco eating out all their fine vegan restaurants and bringing lots of good food to our place that we stayed out there and made good meals at home there. And after the end of the week, not only did I feel great, I was so impressed by how no animals had to die in order for me to live that week. So this is a flawed argument. Animals don't need to die in order for you to live.
Now I'm thinking maybe some people can be vegan and some people can't. Now vegans will say everywhere online that everyone can be vegan.
Well, it's not just vegans saying that. Try the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, the largest organization of food and nutrition professionals. And it's their position that vegan diets are healthful and nutritionally adequate for people in all stages of life.
And the deeper I got into that vegan hole, the more dark I saw, and how vegans, and I was embarrassed because the people on my side when I was a vegan were just horrific to meat eaters.
Okay, that's not even an argument. That's just a lame excuse for not being vegan. Oh, there's too many negative and mean, hateful vegans out there. I couldn't possibly be a vegan. Well, if you want to see mean, negative, and hateful, try having a vegan YouTube channel or Instagram and see the daily hate you receive from non-vegans, from meat-eating people. So what you've done there, Andy, is just focused solely on just a few negative vegan YouTubers and have associated the movement in general with them, which is plain wrong, because the vast majority of vegans and vegan YouTubers are not negative, mean, and hateful and attacking. They're positive people. Case in point, check out all the people that spoke with us on the various panels at the recent Veg Fest LA. You'll find not one single negative, hateful, mean person there. In fact, you'll find the opposite. Positive, just cool, chill people. Except for maybe Dr. Neil Bernard. I can't stand his slander and hate. No, just kidding. Dr. Bernard is a boss. So why is Andy so anti-vegan? Well, it's because he tried a vegan diet for 5 months and didn't like what happened to him.
The problem with being a vegan was 60% of my day, and Chris can attest to this, was thinking about what I'm gonna eat next. Because you eat something and then an hour later you're hungry.
I would have loved to see what you were eating back then, Andy, because I suspect you just weren't eating enough food, enough calorie-rich food, because meat is more calorie-dense than plants, so you just got to eat a little bit more. You got to just get a book like ours, Keep It Carved, or others. Check out Angie's epic burrito bowl recipe here. I'm 6'5", 180 pounds, throwing a few corn tortillas on top of this, and I am stuffed. I am locked to the couch for the rest of the night, and you will be too. I guarantee it. I will send you a copy of this book, Andy, to show you how to eat and get full as a vegan. It's really not that hard, but let's take a look at what Andy thinks is a good filling meal.
Whereas if you ate something like a steak, you know, some asparagus, some mashed potatoes, and some quinoa, that full meal, you're full for like 5-6 hours.
Yeah, I agree. Asparagus, mashed potatoes, and quinoa, pile that on the plate, and I'd be stuffed for hours and hours too. You don't need no stinking steak to get full. Those plant foods will fill you up. That's what I'm talking about.
And then within like the 4.5 month mark, something freaky happened. Not only at the gym was I getting weaker, even though I was eating a lot and working out every single day.
Yep, sounds like you're not getting enough calories.
But when I was washing my hair was falling out. And then I searched this online, and apparently a lot of people who used to be vegans, while washing their hair would fall out.
I have heard of a few people who, as well as I think Andy was doing here, not getting enough calories either because they're eating fully raw or they're just doing too much fasting, who have had some hair loss issues. But again, that's not a problem of veganism. It's an issue of not getting enough calories. You can't dismiss the whole diet just because you lost your hair. Look at me here, 49 years old. I should just take my hair down here, show you how much hair I got, you know. Even though I had it back in a man bun, I have a big head of hair, been vegan since 2010, much longer than your 5 months, and I'm still doing pretty good for a 49-year-old man. So anyway, I want to be painfully clear, no hate for you, Andy. As I've said several times, this video is to reach out and help you. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment down below, what do you think of Andy's arguments? Do you believe, as I shown here, that his arguments are absolutely invalid? They have no science to back them up. They're just opinion that he's putting out there to confuse people. That's why I made this video. Not only to help Andy, but to set the record straight for those who may have heard his arguments. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you saw the vegan gains debate, what you thought about that. And hit like if you like these videos where I expose people's arguments against veganism and show that they hold no water. And subscribe for more from me and Angie here at Happy Healthy Vegan. And until next time, guys, keep it carved, baby. Keep it carved. And I'd like to give some big shout outs to our latest supporters on Patreon. We got Ali, Stephanie, Sean, Ezra, Anderson, and Dokar. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for helping us keep Happy Healthy Vegan going here.